Sairam students, welcome back. Hope all of you are doing fine. Today we'll be doing the revision of our English, and before we start with the revision, I'll be sharing the paper pattern of your English paper. Yes, the paper pattern, it is total marks is of it's of 40 marks and the time limit is 2 hours. You'll be having your paper for 2 hours. Yes, so what is the pattern? First is the language study. 10 marks means language study. You all know very well what language study means. It is questions will be based on grammar. Here you will be having MCQ type questions. You don't have to type anything over here. Everything is MCQ in language study. Yes, options will be given. You have to click on the correct option. Second question A, question 2A. Read the passage and answer the questions. This is also MCQ. Options will be given. You have to click on the correct answer. Question B, read the passage and answer the questions. These are textual passages which will be asked, passages which are from the lessons which we have done. That also carries 5 marks. Then question number 3A is the poem extract. Read the poem extract and answer the questions. That also 5 marks. Question 3B, poem appreciation. So now over here children, you will have to type the appreciation of the poem. The poem will be given, the extract of the poem will be given, and you have to answer the questions, answer the appreciation based on the points which are given. Yes, that also in a paragraph format. I'm repeating this time and again that appreciation of a poem is always to be written in a paragraph format. Yes, though it is given, use the following points to write the poem appreciation. Those points you have to write it in a paragraph format, and we have already done this. Yes, poem appreciation we have already done, and you are very well aware as to how to write the poem appreciation. So this question, you are not going, there will not be anything MCQ over here. You have to type the poem appreciation. Fine. Okay, so question number 3 is your 3B is where you have to type, whereas question number 1A, 2A, 2B, 3A, all MCQs will be there. Then the next question is unseen passage. This is also going to be an MCQ type. So options will be there. You have to click on the correct answer. And the next question is writing skills. Any one you have to do. So over here also you have to type whatever writing skills you have. We have in a syllabus. Out of that 2 will be asked. You have to do any one. So you have been given a choice to do any one writing skill that you are supposed to do the typing of the writing skills over here. Fine. I hope this is clear to you children. Only poem appreciation and writing skills is the question where you will have to type, whereas everything, all other questions are purely MCQ. Fine. So we'll just have a practice as to what will be there in your language study, in your passage and language study. So we have a passage over here. The king was very glad to have made peace with an enemy so easily and to have gained him for a friend. He not only forgave him but said he would send his men and his own physician to attend to him. The king then took leave of him and went out of the hut to look for the hermit. Before going away, he wished once more to beg for an answer to the questions he had asked. The hermit was outside, on his knees, sowing seeds in the beds that had been dug the day before. The king approached him and said, "For the last time, I pray you to answer my questions, wise man." "You have already been answered," said the hermit, still crouching on his thin legs and looking up at the king who stood before him. "What do you mean?" asked the king. So this is the passage which we have, and you must remember as to how you have solved your unit test paper. So here also for the passages, question will be given, and you have to select the correct option. So first question, why was the king glad? Options are here: because he had impressed the hermit, because he had made peace with his enemy, or is because he was going back to his palace. So what are we going to do? We are going to select the correct option, and a correct option is this one, because he had made peace with his enemy. So this is our correct answer, because he had made peace with his enemy. So I have selected my option over. Fine. Then second question, what was the hermit doing? And our options are: he was digging the ground, He was waiting for the king and he was sowing seeds in the beds. So what is the correct answer? Yes, children, you have guessed it correct. He was sowing seeds in the beds. This is the correct answer. Fine. Next. From the passage, give the synonym for the word foe. You have to give the synonym for the word foe. Is it friend? Is it enemy? Is it physician? Foe means your rival. Yes, a person who is on your opposite side. So the person who is on your opposite side is termed as an enemy. I'm finding out the synonym, the similar word. Yes, so foe means enemy. Fine. Then going ahead. Give the antonym for the word brainless. Yes, so we did synonym. Now we are going to do the antonym, that is the opposite word for brainless. Is it wise? Is it hermit? Or is it the king? Yes, so our correct option, though the hermit was wise, that is not the antonym for brainless. The antonym for brainless will be wise. That is our correct answer. The antonym for the word brainless is wise. Okay, going ahead. Next question, the fifth one. The king then took leave of him. We have to identify the tense over here. Right? So what are our options? Simple present tense, past simple tense, or simple past tense. The king then took leave of him. So we'll first find out what is the verb over here. So the verb over here is took. Yes, took is the verb. So what time is it telling us, children? It is telling us about the past. And what aspect is it? Is it simple? Is it present? Is it perfect? Is it continuous? Or is it perfect continuous? So it is simple past tense. Telling it's a past tense. The aspect is simple. So our option will be simple past tense. The king then took leave of him. That tells us about a simple past tense. So that is our answer for this question. Next, language study. Let's do some examples of language study. What type of questions will be asked? It will be based on the syllabus of grammar which is being given to you. The bowling attack of the Indian cricket team left the opposite team dumbfounded. Yes. So we have to parse the underlined word. Your children are very much aware of what does the mean. What is the meaning of the word parse? The meaning of the word parse means you have to identify the part of speech of the word. So over here, attack. Is it an adjective? Is it a noun? Or is it a verb? Yes, children. The word attack, the bowling attack of the Indian cricket team left the opposite team dumbfounded. Yes, it is a noun. Yes. Attack is a word which can act as a noun as well as a verb. Yes, it is a homograph which can act as a noun and also a verb. But in this particular sentence, it is a verb. The bowling attack. It is a noun. It is a noun, not a verb. It is a noun because it is acting as a noun. It's not acting as an action word over here. Okay. So the bowling attack. The word attack in this sentence is a noun. Fine. Next sentence. Is there anything else for us to think? We have to rewrite as an assertive sentence and our options are: there is anything else left for us to think, there is nothing else left for us to think, there is everything left for us to think. Okay, so how will my assertive sentence be? Think of the rules. Positive interrogative sentence, your assertive sentence will be a negative one. Yes, that is the simple rule. If your interrogative sentence is a positive one, your assertive sentence, when you transform it to an assertive sentence, it will be a negative one. Yes. So over here we have only one negative sentence, and that is here the B1. There is nothing else left for us to think. Yes. So that's the simple technique, logic which you can keep in mind, the rule which you can keep in mind. Positive interrogative sentence, negative assertive sentence. Negative interrogative sentence, positive assertive sentence, affirmative assertive sentence. Yes, so that's simple thing which you can keep in mind. Okay, so is there anything else left for us to think? The answer is there is nothing else left for us to think. So we are not changing the meaning of the sentence. We don't have to change the meaning of the sentence while transforming it from one form to the other. Okay. The next one. Very few writers are as successful as J.K. Rowling. change to superlative degree of comparison. And our options here. J.K. Rowling is one of the most successful writers. J.K. Rowling is the most successful writer. J.K. Rowling is more successful than most other writers. So we have to change it to the superlative form. Very few. Children, whenever it is this very few, keep in mind. Very few when it is there in the positive degree, very few. Your superlative degree will have the word one of the. Yes, if your positive degree begins with very few, your superlative degree will have the word one of the. So we have one of the over here, right? One of the most successful writers. Yes, so very few writers are as successful as J.K. Rowling, and my superlative degree will be J.K. Rowling is one of the most successful writers. Is it clear? Fine. Then going ahead, next question. Which of the following words is not a compound word? Discomfort, gentleman, countryside. That's an easy one. Yes. So our answer is discomfort. Discomfort is not a compound word. We are searching for a word which is not a compound word, whereas gentleman and countryside are compound words. Discomfort is not a compound word. Fine. Then going to the next. Clouds take new shapes. We have to change the voice. Clouds take new shapes. So this sentence is an active voice. We have to change it to passive voice. New shapes take clouds. Clouds are taking new shapes. New shapes are taken by clouds. Yes. So what will be my voice over here, answer over here? Yes, children, when you are changing it from active to passive voice, your object in the active sentence will become your subject in the passive voice. Yes, so new shapes take clouds is the first one. No. Second one, clouds are taking new shapes. No, I'm totally changing the tense of the sentence. So that is incorrect. So new shapes are taken by clouds. That is my correct answer. So new shapes are taken by clouds. That is my correct answer for change the voice. I hope children you have understood. We were doing, these are few examples, some sort of sentences like these what based on grammar will be asked in your language study. 10 questions will be there, 1 mark each, and along with the options you will be having it. Fine. I hope this is clear to you. So go through your grammar, go through your lessons again and do well in your exam. And in then one more revision session we'll be having where we'll be seeing how to do unseen passage and the writing skills and even poem appreciation. So for then, stay safe. Sai Ram children, have a good day.